14.003074. You did not, ये सारा जो मैंने बताया था वो नहीं आया उसमें रिकॉर्डिंग में? That was useful for everyone. Okay, yes. 049, and the value for Q that was given was 22.1355, and so you're very close actually. It's not, you can even check it again, it's okay. I think it's okay, right? Okay, now what did we just do? We used a nuclear reaction in order to find the mass of N12 nucleus, right? Now N12 nucleus is unstable, it has a very short half life of about 0.01 seconds. So that is why the spectrometer method could not be used for this. So therefore, you have to choose the method of measurement according to.
I was about to ask this question.
Yeah.
Why do we need this shared?
Yeah, because it depends. You cannot. That's why we are discussing a number of techniques to find something, because one method is not always applicable to every problem. So, for example, when you are doing research, you have to identify the tools for your research according to the problem that you are trying to solve. Okay. Right. So we've talked about this. Okay, so this is again in after this you will see some explanation on the binding energy. We have already discussed this in class, so you can go through that again. Binding energy can be found by a simple formula, but then there are more complex formulas also to find it. So the semi empirical binding energy formula, for example, goes into more detail, and we did discuss that. Then after that you have the neutron separation energy and the proton separation energy. There is also a table given in your book where you can find the values of these energies, right. So, no, we are not going inside, we cannot do that, because particle physics is a sub branch of nuclear physics. Okay? So, it is a very specialized advanced branch of nuclear. No, we can't. No, we can't do that. We are just starting nuclear physics, right? Okay.
Why are we dealing with everything so classically?
Huh? I think, okay, the time, yes.
Why are we dealing with everything so classically?
No, why are we?
Why are we dealing with everything so classically?
Classic, we always start from the classical method, but we are also incorporating the quantum mechanical concepts whenever we need them. Okay. So, we always start with a simple explanation, then we go towards the quantum explanation, and also depends on the problem. If the classical method is good enough, you do not have to go into the quantum mechanics, but most of the time we do discuss the quantum mechanical concepts, formulas, equations from time to time. Okay. Okay, so that's it. You can go home and revise this, and of course, I've also been giving you the page numbers and the figure numbers that we've been discussing. You can go and study them on your own as well. Okay, see you on Thursday. Thank you.